Hello and welcome everyone, this is Kalibovich coming to you with another episode of Brawl Tech. Well, yes, there is variance in Storybook Brawl, and I believe the highest variance when it comes to heroes comes from treasure heroes, mainly Celestial Tiger and Horde Dragon. And for example, if you're playing Horde Dragon, when you pick a treasure, your choices are all one level higher. And Horde Dragon, when uncontested, can just amass those amazing level 7 treasures like Mirror, like Phoenix Feather. He can also help himself with that by picking a Holy Grail and then amassing everything, ending, culminating with an Excalibur or something, of all things. But that's not the only build. I mean, it's not always that you get to live, that you get to combine all those level 6s or get those treasure maps early on, etc., etc. Sometimes you have to summon the courage and a bit of your evil side to win the whole thing. Thank you, chat, for choosing. The coolest board game to buy right now. I haven't looked at board games in a while. I mean, I did purchase Edge of Darkness Kickstarter last time around, but that one is over. And one opinion is a very heavy game, the other opinion is a very entrance level game. Now let's give it here or here, I wonder. I think here, this is gonna fall off soon. Rather fast, I mean. Yes, they are both very good for different audiences, but they are both very good. And Jovan, I have no idea right now, sorry. I've been either doing this, and in board games I've been doing Flesh and Blood. So that's more of a TCG than a board game, because there is no board, unless you count a playmat. And that one is all I've been doing recently, so... Now this is interesting. That potentially gives us a treasure, but that's experience. I think I'm just gonna take 2 to fill out the board and lock. Hey, the insane thing, yes. But as I said, I'm out of the loop right now. So, unfortunately, I cannot really help in that regard right now. All truth being told. Guys, before we start calling out names of board games, and yeah, if you want names of board games, just go to my Board Game Geek profile. There's a list of my ratings over there of games I've played, and I believe it's not all of it. First, you have to know about the categories you're talking about. So what is cool for the person you are trying to get into gaming, right? So for example, let's say I like two-player games that don't have direct conflict. And have high replayability. What would you tell me then? Pandemic. Pandemic doesn't have replayability. Spirit Island is a great board game. It's the best cooperative board game I have played. But, yeah. No, this is not... if this was a high roll Horde Dragon game, I would have had Monkey's Paw by now. Oh. I believe we have a winner! Yeah, Spirit Island is amazing. What I have been playing... Last game I have played was actually Maracaibo. And me and my wife started playing the campaign in that one. Okay, we need to take questers. So I need to take you. I need to do this. Get this one. That's perfect. And that one is a hefty one. So we would need to sell something like this. Get that one as well. Get the Nutcracker. And yeah, one of the Billies should be here. But as I said, most recently, most time I have spent is... I need to get this one out. Was with... where is it? Where is it? This one. Yeah. Yes, it is. Got it from the pre-release. Anyway, we need to cast spells. We need this one to survive damage. So what do we do, my darlings? I'll do the turn and I'll do my fab spiel in a moment. Yeah, we can take that one. And we can take that one, and then we're not casting any spells, are we? So I'd rather cast a spell. Spell of Dispersion. Pivot to dwarves. Not going to happen. There's a mouse, but only one mouse is not enough, and we can just start finding neons. Anyway, Flesh and Blood is a TCG, a trading card game that is... well, the closest comparison is obviously Magic the Gathering, but in that game, in Flesh and Blood, first of all, every hero has a separate hero power, and every hero starts with all of their equipment already laid out. So a helm, a chest plate, something for your legs, something for your arms, and obviously you have 2 hands worth of weapons. So it could be a 2-handed weapon, 2 one-handed weapons, or a one-handed weapon, and a shield from the latest expansion. Either a small buckler or a huge fortifiable shield. And every card in your deck can be used either as resources or as the card you want to play. So that's... or it can also be used as defense for opposing attacks. So every card has several functions, and that is very cool about this game. Trading card game like Bonanza? No. TCPG? What is TCPG? TCRPG? No, it's a TCG. but with some cool factors. Those pieces of equipment are like your additional hero powers, right? Like, for example, you can have boots that give you an additional action, or you can have boots that save you from arcane damage, or from regular damage, or your class specialty boots. And I'll do the turn, and then I'll get back to you once again. Here we're just going for stats, and that's about it. Ooh, our first treasure, hooray. And it's Ancient Sarcophagus. I do like that. And then we're going for Medusa Obs. We're giving this one +1 to the health, and yeah, I think we're wishing upon a star next turn. Anyway, so every hero is different. At least most of them are, and they have their own classes, like a ninja, or a ranger, or a mechanologist, or a runeblade, or a guardian, or an elemental guardian, or an elemental ranger, or a light warrior, or a shadow brute. And what you can put in your deck, because, well, you have your own deck, obviously. What you can put there are cards from your class or generic cards. So, yeah, for example, a brute can put brute cards and generic cards in their deck. A ninja cards and generic cards, etc., etc. And it makes for some cool deck building. And go left. Nope. And for some cool gameplay overall, as well, as each and every class plays differently. Each and every hero plays differently. Like, there are two rangers right now. One is a regular ranger, the other one is an elemental ranger that focuses on lightning and ice cards. And that lightning ice elemental ranger can usually be either lightning or ice, and those are two different builds. Yeah, brute is very random because brute actually rolls dice to determine some actions. Cloak of the Assassin. And look, I've already rolled while still seeing this. Anyway, nothing really good here, so let's go for Haunted Helm. Flesh, not fresh. Flesh and blood. I have no idea how to build a wizard. But I know I want to build something funky from Tales of Aria. And I'll probably do it over the weekend. Yeah, I think we go for Hand of Midas. And just try to see what centerpiece can we roll. 3 big pigs upgraded. That sounds good, right? Especially with Ancient Sarcophagus. Oni King. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We would get rid of these two. And we have some monsters here, so yes, I'm gonna do that right now. Yes, I'm losing bits and pieces of the board, but I don't think I care. Yeah, and for example, commons and rares in Flesh and Blood have different so-called pitch values. So you can pitch it or just use it for resources. And there are cards that can give you 1 resource, 2 resources, or 3 resources. The ones that give you the lower number of resources are usually more powerful when you play them. So if something gives you a lot of resources, when you pitch it, But if you want to play it, you want to get the one that pitches for fewer resources, because then when you're playing it, it is just that much better. Own a king at 5. Tell me why. Tell me why. Because it gets to attack first. You mean before pigs, right? But do we really care? That's the question. Even more big pigs. And that ancient sarcophagus. So we would go for something like this. That's interesting. Might consider it. But you have to take one other thing into account. If big pigs die and small pigs are summoned, there's a chance small pigs are summoned here. No, no, that one grows. Spawning priorities. The spot where the spawner was, spots in the same row, spots nearest to it upwards or downwards. So if this one dies, the priorities are 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7. Probably 6 and 7, but I'm not sure. If this one is still on the board, then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. How about Friendly Spirit with Oni King? No. Oh wait, we got a Smurfulese. Because you want Hercules to draw a bigger mustache. So good. Oh my goodness. Chat, do you see? Do you see? That's a shop and a half. How many pigs do you want? Yes. Yes, I know, pigs are not monsters, but still, ancient sarcophagus, come on. Come on! Just tripled the deuces for a summoning portal, and there we go. Ha! It survived! Mimic and summoning portal, yes. Not the shrivels! Not the shrivels! That was interesting combat. What, did you agree? Hmm. Well... more pumpkins? How about more pumpkins? Oh my goodness. What is happening here? I summon thee! The great platypus king! The great pumpkin king! Can't get enough of those summons. Oh, no, I want to upgrade Pumpkin King. Okay. For a moment there I thought I made a mistake, but no. Oh, come on! But I have so many. So many. Oh, game, come on. You're taking the fun out of it. Yeah, you're right. It's potentially more value. Oh no! One of them died. We don't even have Ring of Revenge. Oh, come on. We are the friggin' Horde Dragon. We should have a lot to say over here. Ooh, this is gonna be nice. It's also a summon. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's all about the sarcophagus. Finally, a treasure! A treasure! Mm, most definitely. And piggies. Mm. And wand. Yeah, sure, whatever. Wand ever. We want another Dusa. Trophy Hunter, they were going for spells. They were not going for Good Boy. This one just has more stats. And they're gonna cast 2 spells. And we're getting book value. It's not a Pigomorph. Oh, they have a rounds table, by the way. Yeah, I think we can take care of those. And we're slaying with Aeon! Slaying with Aeon for fun and profit. Ghost! Well... And I'm gonna go for second deuce, I think. Come on! Come on, everybody! Come on, everybody! No, I'm not knighting only because not every character here is a monster. These are just animals. How about a treasure? All animals become monsters. Yes, but those monsters become bigger as well. Hmm. I mean, when I was interviewing the placemat, I believe changing alliances is more likely to be added than changing tribes. Because I was asking about like giving knighthood to, I mean, sorry, prince or princess to someone, or making someone into a dwarf. And the consensus is that probably the 10. Probably not. Probably the other way around. Okay. Okay. That's gonna make things so much easier. Even with our pigs being pigamorphed. Oh my goodness. That's not gonna spawn a lot. Sir, it doesn't spawn a lot. Yeah, but this one is gonna do the trick. Most def. Even with the kitty. I mean, come on, even with the kitty. The evil dragons strike back.